Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the Road to Glory. We've got a lot to talk about today, as we usually do. So the servers have been an utter joke the past few days, and tonight is no exception. They are super slow with pretty much everything. It just took me like 15 seconds to redeem some auctions, because as you can see, we are in the process of selling off all of our jerseys. We've got through a couple of them so far. I think the majority of the bronze ones are up for sale, and then we've got all of the silver and all of the gold still to go. So we've got a lot of MT still to come our way from picking up that 300,000 down here. And as even this takes a while to load, it's such a joke. But our team has changed quite a bit, and that is how we've got so much MT sitting in the top right hand corner of your screen. So Kevin Durant has gone. We've got Giannis back at the point guard position, and Galaxy Opal Yao Ming has also gone. So we sold Yao for 320,000 MT, which is big because we only bought him for 220,000. So we got a big profit off of Yao Ming. And then KD, we only managed to get 130k for him, which was a little bit disappointing, not going to lie. As you can see there, he's selling for 143 with the 98 version. And of course, we do have some things to buy. So Series 2, we've got the LeBron for 60k, AD for 55k, and we picked up Kobe Bryant for 110,000 with, of course, a diamond shoe and a diamond contract. And that leaves us needing 3 of these guys for 600k that I have in the bank. So Larry Bird, as you can see here, selling for just over 100k. Similar story with the big diesel in Shaq. So 200k for those guys, and then around 150k for KD. So 350k will get me all 3 of these guys, which would be very nice indeed. And of course, KG is coming out this week, I believe. And I have a sneaky feeling that when he does, and when this Shaq is attainable, and when those 3,000 tokens are attainable, it's going to make the prices of these rise, as people realise that they need to lock in for this Blake to get the 3,000 tokens as well. Because that's another 4 Galaxy Opals, which is big at this stage of the game. I won't be going for Series 3 just yet, because obviously they will release Super Packs at some point, like they have done for Series 2 and Series 1. So I'll wait for the prices to come down on some of these guys. Noticeably Paul George, he's the only one that's really expensive. The other guys, not too bad at all, and especially with packs, they will come down in their price. But like I said, we will be trying to get some of these guys. I do want to get them all with diamond contracts. I'm not too fussed about diamond shoes because their stats are pretty much incredible as it is. Someone like Larry Bird, I probably won't play him like ever. So I might just buy one that doesn't have a shoe or a contract on it. But I always think it's better just to buy them with them, just in case you ever do want to use them. So let's put a bid on this one for 130k. And let's see if we can get him. So we've got the bid on that at the moment, but we'll see in time if we do get him. And then Shaq, we do have the This Day in History one, of course, which is a carbon copy of this card, which is a little bit annoying. I'm going to have 2 cards that are exactly the same. And then, of course, the Galaxy Opal Shaq's going to come out as well. So we'll have 3 pink diamond or higher versions of Shaq, which is a little bit dead. But, you know, not much you can do about that. Let's bid on this one that's got a diamond shoe and a diamond contract. And again, let's put around 130k on him. Hopefully will be the highest bidder for the time being. As you can see, the server's still nice and slow. So we've got 350k, so 150k on KD, and then we'll be left with around 200k, which is pretty good, with still, like I said, a lot of things to sell. So is this a decent shoe on this one? Let's have a look. Off dribble shot 3 is nice, passing accuracy and acceleration. Not bad, not great, but he doesn't really need an incredible shoe. Like, this card is already incredible. The only things you really need boosting are speed with ball, as we have on this shoe here. So I'll chuck a bid of 150. Let's go 153, and then that leaves me with 200k on the dot, which is very nice and pleasing. Let's do that there. Hopefully we'll be the highest bidder for the time being, as we are. So if we do get all 3 of those, and we have 200k left to spare, that is very nice, because like I said, we've got a lot of things that are still to sell, and we've got a lot more jerseys that are still remaining to be sold as well. So, in terms of actual content that's been going on in the game throughout these awful servers, we have completed both of the weekly challenges. So we've got our 6 tokens and 2,500 MT. And then we come over to the offline challenges. At the moment, challenge still here for 20 tokens, single player, superstar difficulty, 5 minutes quarters. And that is what we are going to get into today. So we're going to use this lineup. Actually, we'll use this one so we don't use as many contracts on players, because realistically, I'm not going to run my bench at all. So let's run Giannis up there. Magic's already got a diamond contract, so he's not a problem. Does anyone down here have a diamond contract that I don't mind using? Kobe does. There we go. Kobe can come in there. And we've got Shaq at the centre position. Let's give him a contract. because I do want to use this Shaq. I've played one game with him so far online in that multiplayer challenge for 6 tokens, and he really was incredible. Absolutely love this card. Very athletic, obviously great defensively and great on the boards. Look how slow this server is, my god. Will they ever fix these server issues? I don't think so, and that is absolutely tragic that the game is in such a sorry state at this stage of the game. But let's try and get our 23 tokens. Why did it just have a blank space at the point guard position? Am I going to be going into this game with 4 starters? I sure hope not. It has counted Giannis as being there, which is great. So they've got pink diamonds, KD, Clay and Steph, but of course our team is ridiculous. You can see there that Shaq goes up to a 98, Hidu becomes a pink diamond, he goes up to a 96, MPJ goes up to a 94, and Giannis at 98. So super good squad. Really do enjoy it. Like I said, we'll get KD back at that 1 position because I do prefer his release and his shooting abilities definitely over Giannis. And having Giannis coming off the bench for some scoring is super important. And sometimes he will start for me over Michael Porter Jr. But I'm loving that MPJ card at the moment. He's got a super smooth release and of course very nice shooting stats and speed with ball as well. He can definitely move the ball down the court after getting a rebound. So let's get these 23 tokens and it should put us on, I believe we're on 412. So we'll have 432 and that only puts us 320 away. I know I say only, but 320 away from getting another Galaxy Opal, which is super nice. Why have I got Giannis at the point guard position? We need someone with Limitless to do the inbound 3 glitch, which we've got here, and Bob Pettit is going to get the first 3 of the game for us, and he is going to get that one to drop. So let's just quickly move around. Giannis with Bob Pettit, why not? We'll have Bob Pettit being our main guy on offense and coming up and getting all of the points that will make us easily win this game, as Steph Curry is going to dance and hit another 3. No, he's not. He's going to break that one, thankfully. And we've got Giannis out on the break here, all the way to the rim, and that is what that Giannis can do. You see, KD doesn't quite have the length that Giannis does and doesn't have the ability to finish at the rim like this Giannis does, but shooting-wise, definitely from deep, KD is by far the better card. He comes to Hall of Fame Limitless as well, which is a super important badge. So, yeah, well, I don't know why I've just left Pink Diamond Clay open there, but it happened. And Bob Pettit, why are you over there? I don't know, but we'll go with Hidu this time. He's got a very nice release. And Hidu Turkoglu from deep is going to knock that one down. So it's a battle of the 3-pointers so far in this game for 20 tokens. I don't know how long this challenge is going to be up there for, guys, but the other ones are still up there for, surprisingly, they've been there for a while. But I would definitely say the sooner you get this done, the better, because you never know when they're going to take it away. And 20 tokens is a lot. Like, if you go 12-0 in Myteam Unlimited, you get 25. So this is basically the equivalent of going 12-0 in Myteam Unlimited. I think if you go 11-1, you get 20 tokens. So this one game is the equivalent of playing 12 games. So it's definitely worth doing. You need to get this game done if you haven't already. Like, I just about got it in time. I'll definitely let this Ruby DeMarcus Cousins shoot over any of these other pink diamonds. That's a nice play for Klay Thompson. And he's going to come down and knock down a 3 as well. So everyone is hitting everything at the moment. I don't think anyone's missed, which is pretty impressive. At least the servers are stable enough for us to get into a game here. We're going to break the first 3 of the game for us, which is a little bit annoying. But Bob Pettit's still not at the point guard position because, of course, changing it in-game would be way too easy. Let's see if we can get him another 3 here. I don't really like his release coming off of the up here. And that's another one that's going to hit this time at least. Right, yeah, so the servers these last couple of days have been absolutely horrendous. Like I said, we did manage to get a good price for Yao Ming. I'm very happy with the sale of him. And KD for 130k, it's not too bad. I am happy with it in the terms of, I know that I'm just going to buy the other KD straight away because I'm always going to have a KD on my squad. He is that good. Giannis for 3, that's not a good release, but he's going to knock that down very nice indeed. And yeah, if we can complete this Series 2 anniversary set for like 500k, I think that's a pretty good price. Like I said, KD is a card that I already had on my squad. We just had the different version, so locking him in isn't a problem. Locking in the Shaq is a lot of a waste, to be honest. It's annoying that they did release a card exactly the same as such a waste, like I said. But if you've got to do it, you've got to do it. Kobe is a very nice card, very usable card. LeBron is usable. Larry Bird, I'm not too sure I'd ever use him, to be honest. But I've heard it's a good card. And then who else do we have in that set? I can't even remember who else there is. I think that might be it, actually. But yeah, so there's a lot of good usable cards in there for sure, as Klay Thompson now has his sharpshooting takeover. But we've got it with Hidu Turkoglu as well, so we're going to come down and nail 3s all day long, which is fantastic. And like I said, with KG coming this Friday, I believe that's word on the street, it does mean that I think that the prices of Series 2 are going to go sky high as people realise that they can now complete the 3,000 token challenge and get 4 Galaxy Opals. I mean, that is big. That is a lot of MTs worth. Obviously, they're good ones as well. Like, you can get the best of the best that fit your team the most. That is deep from Hidu, but he's going to hit that. Yeah, like I said, of course, you can pick and choose the ones you want. Obviously, you can't get the MT back, but that is very much worth doing, in my opinion. Especially, like I said, I've already locked in the Series 1 a long time ago. It was a bit of a mistake at the time, but now it's not looking so bad. Of course, we could do it for a much cheaper price if we did it now, but we did it quite a while ago, expecting the prices not to come down too much, but they definitely have. In terms of the Series 3 players, sadly, the sad part is that most of them are pretty much unusable. Steph, Kyrie, way too short for this game. Oh, that's not a good release. Wasn't expecting that. Steph, Kyrie, definitely not usable. Derrick Rose, not usable, which is that's 3 cards straight away that are unusable, which does suck. And then we've got KG with a very, very bad release if it is the same as his Pink Diamond. So again, that's another one who is unusable, which again is a shame. Hidu with another green. And then we have James Harden. Used him for a bit this year. Really didn't like his release at all. So that is sadly another one we're going to chalk under the unusable category. And then we have Galaxy Opal Paul George, who is definitely going to be the most usable one out of the bunch. I think I would be happy to pay anywhere in the region of 500 to 700k for the entire set, because then I could lock that in, obviously, for the Shaq and get 4 Galaxy Opals along with the Galaxy Opal Shaq. So you're paying for 5 Galaxy Opals, basically, which is a pretty good deal when you think about it. Can we get a last-minute 3 here? A last-second 3? We can. We can green it with Hidu. And, yeah, this game is way out of sight already. Nice and easy offline challenges. If you didn't know about that inbound 3 glitch thing, it's not really a glitch, but it's definitely something to take advantage of. It's super, super easy, and it just makes winning offline games so, so simple, and I never, ever have a problem with getting anywhere close to being to losing any games offline. You can do any player as long as they've got, obviously, Hall of Fame limitless or Gold limitless, and a good release and a good 3-pointer. As you can see, Hidu Turkle has been lighting up with 18 points, and we've got 3 threes from Bob Pettit as well. So the team performing very, very nicely indeed. As they're going to brick that one, and Shaq's going to come with a rebound. And Shaq is a player that I did want to try. I did want to pick up that Galaxy, not the Galaxy Opal one, sorry. That's not Shaq. Why are you out there, Shaq? I don't know. Out to Hidu, and he's going to brick it with a bit of a bad release. Yeah, I did want to pick up the Shaq because, obviously, with the Galaxy Opal coming out, I want to see what the animations are like with this Pink Diamond one. And obviously, it's just a little bit frustrating that we did manage to get it in the locker code as opposed to getting it in the 20th anniversary set. But we're going to end up with both of them, which isn't a bad thing, I suppose. In terms of the actual centres that I want on my squad, Yao Ming, I still think, is one of the better ones, as is Galaxy Opal David Robertson. But that Galaxy Opal Shaq, if they give him any sort of crazy stats, it wouldn't surprise me. If they give him a 3-ball, if they can make him speed boost, if they give him a lockdown mid-range, he is going to be very, very usable. And it wouldn't surprise me to see him as most people's endgame centre, it has to be said. And of course, you wouldn't be able to sell him, which is a little bit annoying. But, you know, he's going to be able to rival Galaxy Opal Yao and David Robertson, I'm sure of it. In terms of defence, he's probably going to be the best defensive centre in the game, in my opinion. But a lot of people say Wilt is the best defensively at the moment. And I can pretty safely say that Shaq is going to eclipse that Wilt. That Wilt came out, obviously, at the start of the game. So the stats on this Shaq, they're going to juice up way more than they did on that Wilt Chamberlain card. So we're definitely looking forward to getting him. So I think at the end of the game, my squad could definitely look something like Galaxy Opal Shaq at the centre position. We'll have Galaxy Opal Paul George at the small forward position. We'll have Pink Diamond KD at the 1, obviously from the anniversary set. And then we would have someone at the shooting guard and power forward position. I'm not entirely sure. Bob Pettit at the power forward position, sorry. And then we just need someone at the shooting guard position. And we will have 4 Galaxy Opals to choose from the token reward board. So we could get James Worthy, stick him in at the shooting guard position. I don't think that's too cheesy. He's 6'9", that's not too bad. And that would be a starting lineup of KD Pink Diamond, Galaxy Opal James Worthy, Galaxy Opal Paul George, Galaxy Opal Bob Pettit, and Galaxy Opal Shaq. I mean, that is just utterly disgusting as Shaq gets the easiest steal of his life out to Giannis with a moving 3, which is definitely not what you want to take with Giannis, but MPJ on the boards cleaning up the glass. That is very nice indeed. Good lad. Yeah, and that starting lineup would be ridiculous, and I don't think there'd be any way to improve that, really. Maybe a Galaxy Opal KD, but realistically, KD, the pink diamond one, is so good as it is, as Shaq gets another steal. And sadly, that one quickly turns around and we get slammed on, a little bit annoying. Right, wait for the defense to set, and then we're going to go off to the races with Hidu, and we're going to get another wide open three and another green light with Hidu. He's got his second takeover of the game. That card is so good for a diamond. It's ridiculous. Hall of Fame Limitless, and a very easy release to time as well. Come in big time. As Queen Cook come inside against Shaq. Please do. Please do. A Shaq with another steal. Jesus. This guy is utterly killing it. And Giannis is just going to get absolutely bricked. What has he done there? How has he missed that? I don't know. We've got to shoot this one with Shaq. And we're going to just put it over Boogie. We're not. Well, we're going to put it over him, but we're not going to put it into the basket. Probably should have just gone to Hidu there. He had his takeover. We'll get the three with Bob Pettit, and he's going to knock that one down. And he's going to get his takeover as well. And this game is wide open now. Like a 25-point lead, I think, if I can do maths right. And yeah, this is how easy it should be against a computer. So 20 tokens for this. It's basically just 20 tokens for a bit of time on the game. There's no actual strain or struggle at all playing this. Super, super easy. And it is a chance, I guess, to inflate the stats on your players. Make sure you get some good shooting percentages, because you really shouldn't be missing those open threes. Like, I've missed a few of them in this game, but you really shouldn't be missing them, especially when your players get takeover. It's super, super easy to get them wide open under the rim. So fingers crossed that 2K do keep releasing some more moments challenges. Hopefully, just because it is the end of the season, they still add more. Maybe when people do some free agent movements, like AD's gone to the Lakers, maybe they do some challenges regarding that, like an AD challenge or a Lakers challenge. Something like that would be awesome, because we're going to need some ways to get tokens, and the locker codes have slowed down big time, so we're not really getting many from there. And other than that, there's no real way to get a good, reliable amount of tokens, because realistically, no one wants to play Triple Threat offline, and Triple Threat online is a bit of a struggle at the best of times, and Myteam Unlimited is not the thing you want to be doing when you're grinding tokens. So, like I said, fingers crossed they do release quite a few more moments challenges, because I really want to be able to get up to that 750 token mark again, and then we will be able to get 5 Galaxy Opals from the reward board before the end of the year, with the 4 from the 3,000 tokens. That'd be super, super cool, and that is what I'm aiming for at the end of the year. Giannis getting stuck on the screen there, big time. Gold pick dodger does not mean anything, apparently. We could definitely improve that Giannis, actually, if they release, or when they release, sorry, a MVP Giannis. That is a card that I'm going to want. It'll be a Galaxy Opal. It'll be super, super good. It'll be probably as good, well, not as good. It'll be close to being as good as the Galaxy Opal Giannis that is reward for 2,500 cards at the moment. And that card will sell for so much in auction, but it will be, of course, one of the best cards, probably the second best card in the game behind the all 99 Giannis. So that is something to look for. But other than that, I think my squad will be pretty much set with these reward cards, and we'll be absolutely laughing until the end of the year. Let's get a block here on the last possession. We don't, but we do get the stop. So up at 37 at the half, sorry. And yeah, I'll catch you guys at the end of the game, because this one's a blowout. Alright guys, there is the end of the game. So we win by 42 in the end. Nice and easy. 20 tokens coming our way. And of course, a bit of MT for our troubles. Should be around 1,500 MT as it usually is, which isn't too bad. I didn't shoot very well because, yeah, I kind of lost my concentration when you're winning by that much. We shot 61% from 3, 66% from the field. Not incredible, but yeah, people shot pretty well. Shaq put in a good performance. Hidu, oh my god, 12 of 12 from deep. Holy shit, that's incredible. Giannis 1 for 6 is poor, but Hidu Turkoglu, oh my god, that is ridiculous. Didn't realise he shot quite that well. But he is that good. That is, wow, what a card. And let's go have a look at the auction outcomes, see if we've been outbid on any of the 3 guys that we did put bids on before we went into the game. Hopefully we haven't, but I imagine we might have been outbid on all 3 of them, knowing how late people leave it to put in their sneaky last minute bids. Right, so there we go. We've got the 20 tokens, 432 tokens to our name now, which is fantastic. And yeah, there we go. No surprises there. So they're all about to end. So this KD 168, let's see if we get it for that. Let's have a look. It's not even higher than that. Okay. Well, we're going to let KD go. We're not going to buy him for that. 137 on Shaq. I don't really want to pay that, and I don't really want to pay 133 for Larry Bird either. So we'll leave this for another day and we will keep our 600k MT. But that's definitely going to be the plan moving forward in the next few days, guys. I'm going to try and fill up all 3 of these just to keep them for the time being. I won't lock in for Blake just yet. We'll see what happens when Series 3 drops. So if you guys did enjoy this video, as usual, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.